I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that, what's it called? That there's almost the signs keep getting wiped out a lot. Because they got wiped out once. I wonder if they'll do it again. They'll get wiped out again. I don't really care that much, but I think it'd be funny. I need to go to the Goldsmith Guild.
Okay, I'm getting on.
I'm back to buying random bullshit for my quests. I assume once you get to Heaven's Ward, it's just kind of like, we're going to stop having you do random bullshit for us, because we trust you. To an extent.
You still have to do some random bullshit, but it's random bullshit that makes more sense that you'd be doing. If that makes any sense.
That's fair.
Almost there, though.
Yep.
Oh, we're about to do Cutter's Cry. You want to come, Trish?
How about a what?
We're about to go do Cutter's Cry, the dungeon. Do you want to come?
Sure. What level is it?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't remember.
38.
There you go.
Man. That's right around the level of my Dark Knight. But Fisco is Divine Potato Potato.
That is the unfortunate problem, yes. You do your samurai. You get some experience still.
Give me a sec, I'm adjusting prices on things.
All my stuff's sold. I'm up to 4.3 mil.
You're up to how much?
3 mil.
You keep cutting out right at the beginning.
4.3 mil.
Oh. You got about 300k on me then.
I mean, we only need 40 million for the mansion.
That's expensive as fuck. But I guess it makes sense.
Why are we going for a fucking mansion?
Because why not?
You might as well go for broke.
Because it's going to be the free company house, that's why.
I had this discussion the other day with my EU guys. The reason we're getting a mention over there is one of our guys is a god of the auction house and actually already had the 40 million for it.
Okay, and?
I don't believe any of us are gods of the auction house.
Kyrie's already got 20.
How long has she been working on that though?
Off and on, like, since probably you started playing.
Okay.
We started playing on this server.
Right. Okay. My buddy Vanzi got that in like a week.
Okay, and?
I don't know how he fucking did it.
Probably just no life crafting was that impressions.
Yep, probably.
Yeah.
When in doubt, it was probably that.
The problem is I can't stand the crafting system in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you either like it or you don't.
You guys almost have it though.
It's true, you do.
We're halfway there. We've almost got it.
That's not bad.
I mean, considering that the houses don't unlock until freaking October.
Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah, 4.1.
Oh, so we have a fair amount of time.
Yup.
That's why it's like, oh, we're like, when we say we're gonna get a mansion, it's not because we want to save up a shit ton of money. It's more because it's going to take a shit ton of time, and we're probably going to just have the gil anyway.
Yeah. And if you don't, then you just buy something else.
Exactly. Hey, so do you want to come or not, Church?
Yeah, go ahead and invite me.
Gotta go back to Marquise.
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 Marquise Johnson.
It's like replace Tyrion with Tyrone Biggums. Just keep everything the same.
Tyrone Biggins. So I found a set for my samurai that I want.
Oh, what is
For
that?
glamour. It's the High Allegan set. Except it's kind of expensive.
So I just realized I don't have Blizzard 3 because I haven't done the quest for it. But I'm not gonna bother.
You should probably do the quest for it.
I'm gonna get this job to 50 and then never play it ever again until I want to get freaking god of freaking magic.
Huh?
There's a title, God of Magic, when you get all the magic classes to 70.
Oh. No, the reason you get Blizzard 3 is because you never have to touch Blizzard 1 again unless you're synced below it.
Fortunately, I'd be synced below it anyway, so.
Transpose. I hate you with a passion.
And I doubt I could do the quest fast enough because I also don't have freeze, and that's the level 35 quest, meaning I haven't done that either.
So I assume the next part of my main quest is I'm gonna go attack Arleon. Coming up eventually.
Maybe.
That means he hasn't gotten to Urianger's girlfriend yet, has he?
I don't think so.
Nope. You ruined it. Spoilers. I'm now gonna spoil Boku just to piss you all off. No, I'm kidding.
I've seen the new episode already.
I can spoil the manga, dude. I'm so far ahead of you guys. It's not even funny.
He's super ahead, yeah.
I've read part of the manga, and I
Okay, dude. Like, chill. If you, the manga's so far ahead.
Oh, I know. Like, when the guy came in to talk with All Might, and he's like, the one dude, you know, he's doing stuff, and it's like, are they referring to that guy? Ow.
All for one.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, are we talking about that thing?
Yeah.
I keep mixing them up.
I know about that. To be fair.
Okay. So you know all about the origin of those powers?
Yes.
Okay.
The unfortunate problem I have is that I get curious and I look shit up.
I am super excited for when the anime gets up to where the manga's at, because there are some really cool fight scenes.
I probably could have went and done the quest.
Probably.
You should have gone and done the quest. Actually, no, you can't because there's probably a solo duty.
Yeah, and again, I would have had done the level 35 one first. And again, we're gonna get synced down below it anyway.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever done Cutter City.
Neither have I.
Well, that's understandable. What
Yeah.
I'm getting at is, I've maxed 2 characters to level 70. One I did the legit way, the other one I boosted. And I've still never done this instance.
Oh, I would have had it. Oh well.
Looks cool.
I don't even think my other character has this unlocked.
Probably not.
Easy to unlock. Literally
Not if you're doing strictly story quests.
Hey, protect.
I got it.
It didn't bounce off of me and then over him this time.
That's because I'm closer to your height now.
Oh, goody, we're doing this again.
What?
I'm using my AoE finisher on single target.
Highest skill level. Oops, what did I hit there?
The thing on the ground.
I hit a spell.
Firestarter proc, please. Please, Firestarter proc.
You don't get it until 41.
So where are we supposed to go?
I don't see you have to slightly off the enemies.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Probably
I just
better off
realized-
just grabbing everything for the record.
Yeah, you're like Firestarter, I'm like, Arctec 41. Sorry to burst your
I don't
bubble
see
there.
any more enemies, man. They seem to be spawning.
There.
There. I'm gonna aggro, by the way.
Just stand on me and I'll blind them all.
Oh, what? I don't have that one yet? Oh, that's bullshit.
Get fucked.
My other AoE ability.
I have AoE Thunder, though.
Yeah.
I gotta remember how to use ult for my main combo right now because I don't have the levels for the other one.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, it's just more practice.
Shifting Sand.
Waking Sands?
Shifting Sands, not Waking,
Waking
Sands.
Sands. Come on.
Oops, shifting sands.
I need to make a mouse over macro for gold. You feel a chill running down your spine.
Going pretty good. This actually doesn't seem that bad of a dungeon.
Ah, pretty good.
It's much more
Shifting sand.
straightforward.
It's really the last boss no one likes.
Oh, is it a tough one? Or is it a shitty one?
It's a difficult boss. It's a difficult boss that is very hard to understand, but it's a mechanic that you'll see anytime you see that type of enemy.
Is it 100-ton swing?
It actually has one of those too.
Why did I
Dark
come in?
Chimera.
Why did I come in here on a fucking samurai?
Oh, is it like a dodge one?
100-ton swing is bane of melee.
And range.
Only if you're stupid enough to stand too close.
But remember, they have one that they throw projectiles out too and spin.
Oh, that's right.
Ones are actually easier to dodge. For really, it's just a 100-ton swing.
Clear the feeding pit, so we just have to kill everything.
No, you see the boss.
There's like 2 more objectives though. Oh, okay.
Right, those objectives have to do with other bosses.
Hmm. I honestly didn't expect multiple bosses here.
Really? In a dungeon?
Some dungeons are just like small things.
Those
Not
are
this
trials.
Man, a thunder crowd flock into a thunder crowd proc. What the hell?
Come on, kill the bomb. What the hell is wrong with you?
Did you die by standing in the bomb?
Because Ark was hitting the other thing.
Does the bomb only explosive? It's low HP.
Didn't kill the bomb.
Sorry that you can't dodge a freaking bomb.
I was expecting you to be hitting it so I wouldn't have to move.
Also, why didn't
Sorry
you just kick
for-
it in the dick?
Because I don't have kick.
Well,
I have-
whose fault is that then?
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna kick something that's gonna kill itself from an ability. I'm gonna just walk away and let it die.
I know, I'm
didn't know
referring to
Samurai get that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't look at me for stunning things that I can just
No,
dodge.
I'm referring to the church. He also gets kicked in the
Hold on, I'm giving him shit for it.
Okay, again, did you not hear me just say I didn't know Samurais get it? I picked up gold and I picked up the other thing. Yeah. What's it called? Invigorate.
It'd be very silly if you didn't have an invigorate, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't actually have my off GCDs done because my other stuff's too important. At the end of the day.
That's the wrong button.
So that's because I'm tanking.
You'll eventually find that the stun's more useful.
In comparison to defensives,
Yes.
Some of them aren't always that great.
yeah, for different scenarios, of course, but for
Right,
the standard, I
yeah.
don't need a stun usually.
Right. Yeah, like like with a caster for we went the wrong
That
way.
is the wrong
Let's look at the
direction.
treasure chest.
The treasure is shit.
It's a moth-eating Cody.
I can need
Exactly.
it, why not?
But anyway, for example, the parry thing is completely useless against a caster boss.
Agreed. But for a general dungeon, not everything else is really
best,
good.
The best one you actually have in your entire toolkit's Reprisal.
Which one's that again?
The target's damage by 10% for 6 seconds.
Oh,
Because it just reduces its damage flatly by 10%.
Mhm.
So, like, all of its AoEs.
So that like helps the raid as well.
Yep.
well, I'm pretty sure Rampart is always decent.
Times.
It's just a 20% damage reduction.
Tank busters.
You're gonna find later that Rampart is actually not good enough.
Just doesn't do enough.
Yep. And that you have so many better defensive options as it is that it's actually not all that great.
Didn't he get Sentinel later?
Yeah, once you get Sentinel, Rampart is like, okay.
Yeah, I have Sentinel.
A lot of ads coming.
Yeah, I don't care.
Spamming per line, just finish off the boss.
Good job.
I actually need to check my talents. It's an upgrade.
It's a tank piece.
Yo,
Turk. Turk. Oh, hold on. Roll. Bloodbath. Second win.
So- is it worthwhile just to replace Rampart with Reprisal or Comms Assailants?
True North. Faint.
depends on scenario. Reprisal again is like your always have, basically.
Got it.
I don't know. I like Rampart right now because of low level stuff. Reprisal I assume is way better with high level stuff. Right now everything just hits me.
Once you hit 50, I would consider swapping them out.
Oh, I agree.
You should get another slot by then, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have 5 by then.
Yeah. And Convalescence is really good on higher level stuff too.
Just depends. Because it's more about stopping the damage instead of healing up, basically. Like if you were a warrior or a dark knight, absolutely, Convalescence is amazing, but you're not.
You are Paladin. Your job is to stop the damage. Everyone else is a new shield.
Shirk is also something that you'll find you'll be using a lot.
I don't think I have it yet.
Or Hallowed.
Hallowed, he's gonna auto kick. It's not a cross class. I'm
Yeah.
afraid of just cross classes.
Oh.
It's an automatic spell. I'm talking about specific stuff I had to pick.
Yeah, Shirk is great when you're doing trials and raids, but not so great when you're doing dungeons. Yeah, unless you want to troll DPS with Shirk and dungeons, then, you know, by all means.
What does Shirk do?
It takes 30% of your threat and gives it to another target.
I guess it's good when you're dumping it onto your off tank because you need to tank swap.
Or you're doing your DPS opener out of your tank stance, and yeah.
Which seems not the best.
What, Shirk?
No, I'm saying opening up your DPS opening.
But you definitely want to open with your DPS opener out of your tank stance. We just gotta go straight across, so it's fine.
Can't go across the water. You gotta kill shit.
No, I know we can't kill shit. I know we can't go straight across, but like straight, as close to straight as you can. Ultimatum is the biggest noob trap ever, by the way. Never take it.
Which one is that? Is that the AoE taunt?
That's the AoE provoke.
Yeah, because provoke is good.
Provoke's okay. Provoke's okay in the sense that it's the only taunt in the game. The problem with the AoE provoke is that it works just like provoke in the sense that it puts you one immunity above everything else. In an AoE situation, being one above everything else is completely and totally irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's like if you lost threat on a bunch of things, being one of threat above everything is just going to make you lose threat again like a half a second later.
Yep.
It's better to just put yourself not in that situation in the first place.
Honestly, you usually lose Fred against one thing, not all of them. Unless you really fucked up.
Oh, wait till you start to see some of this AoE that some of the classes can do later.
Yeah, that sounds more like they fucked up, though.
You haven't experienced a red mage yet.
Or DPS that have actually, you know, trading goads. Or melee, I should say.
Giant tunnel worm.
We're going.
Did not expect it to immediately charge me when I jumped down.
He ain't got no time for this shit. He is here to eat you, and
You will
he's
like
not
it.
here to eat you tomorrow. that way. Yeah, you don't want to be where he is where he's gonna come up.
I was screwing around a little bit.
Okay, will the healer cleanse the sludge, or am I just gonna die to the dot?
You're just gonna die, or they're just gonna heal through it.
She cleansed it.
Nice.
Oh.
Nope, 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 nope.
Wow, Ark, you ate that.
I was having a bad time.
Seems like it. Bitch. I just hit a defensive too.
You didn't want to play. Oh god, what?
Ow! Dick.
Big church out. He went left and then he went right.
Yup.
And then he went mental.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of the next dungeon in 100 ton swing. This is just the Chimera.
I didn't think this was the last boss.
So this is the second last boss. Yeah, there's still an objective.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, maybe the Chimera swings on the other boss?
I don't know. This one definitely has a Chimera.
Yeah, it's the next one, I thought.
Right. But no, my point is that, okay, yeah, I thought, for some reason I forgot about the worm, and I thought that the 100 ton swing boss was here, but it's the worm. It's
I
the
guess-
next dungeon that has the 100 ton swing boss.
I guess no one wants gear from here. Just getting gear.
I mean,
It's more stuff to sell.
I'm a samurai. And
he's already above level 50,
yeah.
and I just don't care about my black mage.
Think we can skip these?
I don't think so. Aggro range in this game is pretty good about not letting you do that.
This is pretty easy though.
Never said it was a hard dungeon. The last boss sucked.
Yup. So big ass golem.
Yeah, you want to go that way?
I thought we just pulled it.
No, I'm saying there's a hallway behind it. That's the direction we want to go.
Another golem.
Brigand!
Spriggan. A little Spriggan dick. I'm stunned or something?
What?
Well, I opened up chat. That was annoying.
Hi, Gary.
Ew, lagos.
We're doing kind of a mediocre dungeon.
Fun.
Cutter fry.
Yeah, that is pretty mediocre.
It's not bad because it's new for me. It's probably boring for them.
Hey, don't mind this one.
I've never been here, so.
It's boring, but it's well designed.
Okay, we have to wait.
Okay, yep.
I leveled up.
Sounds about right.
Church.
What?
Waiting for the healer.
Oh.
Just hang out in front of the next trash pack. Never mind. Never mind.
What?
What?
It's a pack of more than one. I wanted to see if I could sleep it and walk past, but there's a pack of more than one there.
Well, if you sleep it, they're gonna aggro.
Yeah. No.
Just, it looks like, oh, there's a line.
There is a thing back there.
There's a Spriggan in the very back. This healer needed to say more than a second. I needed like a minute or something.
Right? Just go.
Hmm.
There's a thing different.
What?
It's not. Don't worry about it.
He's talking about his character.
And it's a dude? Did you change it to a dude instead of a girl?
Healer's here. Let's go.
Church, you're required to change your character to a female, by the way.
Fuck that shit. Nuh-uh.
See, I stand by that you should be a female rogue.
Yeah, it'd be more entertaining.
No.
Yeah.
No, they're fucking ugly. The only one that is mildly attractive is Merlyweb.
The
You could
only...
probably make one with her face, I believe.
It's the little black nub bit on the end of their nose that I can't stand.
Oh, you don't have to have that. The one clan doesn't have that.
Yeah.
You could actually make yourself very similar to Gosetsu.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm saying do it is because it'd be funnier for the marriage.
Granted, as it stands, it's gonna be hilarious. So this,
I still think that one's funnier.
I agree, but it's been done to death, honestly. Like you can search Google and get screenshots of that exact pairing. You cannot find Lulafel and freaking Veil Aura.
Eh.
Last boss.
Plus, he would stop being our edgelord character.
Chimera.
Hey, hold on. I'm the edgelord character as Tater Divine Potato.
No, you are the least edgelordy character that we have. You have a pink pompadour.
Hey, are you saying Josuke's not edgelordy?
No, he's not. He's actually the least.
He is the
freaking-
most edgelord of the Joestars, obviously.
No, he's not.
Yes,
he's
he is.
probably the least.
Nope, you're obviously wrong.
I was just thinking he's more like Kurabara from Yu Yu Hakusho.
I like you.
It's true, he is like Kuwabara too. It's not. Kuwabara was tall though, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was stupidly tall.
Josuke's actually really short for a Joestar.
To be fair, that's saying he's regular size.
I mean, that's fair, but you get my point.
Yep. So what do I have to watch out for on him?
The breath, pretty much.
He does something called the Dragon's Voice and the Ram's Voice. I don't remember which is which.
How's the
That's
Ram
get away
voice?
from one.
Ow.
Ram's voice is getting away, Dragon's voice is getting close.
Yeah, so if he does Dragon Voice, go, you stay where you are. If he does Ram Voice, get away.
Okay.
That's what always throws people off, basically. Man, get away. Church is dead.
Yep.
Burn blue, so it's gonna be Ram
Ram's
Voice. Church is too slow. Church
Hi.
would suck in some of
Hey.
those trials that from
Melee.
board.
He would be an awful tank.
Hug me! Hug me!
You realize how that works?
No.
Oh, it does damage to the person that's focused on Dragon's Voice. Oh, I forgot to move it. I was busy laughing at Church.
Fuck you, paralysis.
The nice thing is I can basically almost have 100% defensive uptime.
Dragon's Voice get in.
That is kind of nice.
Oh.
Dragon's breath. Nope,
Ram's
nope,
voice.
nope, nope, fuck you.
The healer almost ran into it. Which is, again, like, people for some reason are really bad at that mechanic, identifying which is which.
To be fair, it's very easy to just, like, your brain to just turn off and just do an action.
Ram's Keeper. Oh, Church. Limit break.
Yup.
I will. Right about
Voice.
Run.
Yeah. Fuck!
Did he didn't even get it off, did he?
Didn't even get it off.
I will now, bitch! Maybe.
Oh, limit break. Dragon's Voice, get in.
Now is a good time to do it.
I hit the button, thank you.
He's a pretty easy boss to tank.
Oh. I saw Ram and I was like, no!
Dragon's Voice.
Healer's dead.
Oh, barely.
Well, that's
What
scary.
HP?
Whew.
Oh, that was fun.
By the way, the Savage variant of any of those chimeras actually don't have any of the indicators, so you have to memorize what side the dragon and the ram's heads are on.
How do you tell? So,
The cast bars. So, like, if it says the dragon's breath, it'll be on one side. If it says ram's breath, it'll be on the other side. Like, for the AoEs you were dodging that were having ground indicators. Let's go. Not the voice part.
oh,
The voice part's the same.
that's pretty straightforward then.
Yeah, like you just basically have to know which side is which head. That's what makes that boss really annoying. Is when the ground indicators go away.
I'm so disappointed. I got no player accommodation from the healer. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Makes me feel
It's like-
better.
To say you most absolutely certainly got the player accommodation.
Sometimes they don't do it though.
Yeah, I'm that asshole.
I always do it.
It's a pretty easy thing to do, so. So I guess guild has only go up to 35, don't they?
Guild has they go up to 45, I believe.
Oh, I had to complete one. I missed. I didn't notice I had Shadow and Claw available.
The next guild has
No.
50.
Guild has to only go up to 40.
I think I went up to 45.
Nope, I'm
40.
level 50 and there's only 40.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
I'll
me,
do the guild host with you. If you're up for it.
Send me an invite.
Going up church.
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't think I've done any of them on my samurai, so.
Does it count?
Yeah, you get bonus XP for the first time you do it on any of your specific job classes.
Hmm.
So which one are we doing?
Shadow and Claw.
That one's
235
easy.
ones then.
Yep, those are easy.
They're all easy. The only one's annoying is the Void Fire one.
Actually, I'm gonna do that as. Oh, I can't because he's not high enough level. Fuck. Let's do Red Mage. We'll do Red Mage.
Here comes Kyrie.
Oh, yeah, let me log on.
Sorry, what?
I said, here, let me just log on.
I haven't done them as monk yet, so I'm gonna do it as monk.
Mink. Mink.
Obligatory non-damage character.
Obligatory Hamen. There's not enough vampires in the game.
Obligatory order.
You know, every time we mention that, I'm gonna think to myself, man, I want to go get the Jotaro hat. And now it's like, but then I look at the quest line and be like, I don't want to go get the Jotaro hat.
Have you seen the Barkley Shut Up and Jam trailer, like actual thing for JoJo?
Yes.
The actual like full thing where they actually have like the entire intro
Yes.
with them. Oh,
Yes.
okay, that's great. Have you seen season 4's one?
Yes.
Okay. I had to ask. I'm required to. I gotta buy an ornamental hammer. Where is that from? Not here.
Still stand by though. Chase is probably my favorite OP for JoJo.
Forget which one is that.
That is, I think, the second OP for part 4. It's not the third OP.
Oh, is it the one right when they introduced Kira? Not Kira, but you know what I'm talking about.
I believe so. Yes.
When they introduced the killer, I forget his name now.
Yeah, Kira.
Yeah, it's Kira. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Season 4 is kind of sketchy for me. I don't think it's bad. I just don't remember a lot of it.
My thoughts on season 4 could easily be summed up by Kyrie.
Oh, what I usually say about it?
Yeah.
It's fine on its own, but it had to follow season 3.
Yep.
That's value. That's fair. That is legitimately fair.
Like, that was the toughest act for anything to follow. That being said, though, I think it was a good way to follow it, honestly. Like, looking back on it, it was a good follow-up because it was a good calm-down period, because then if there isn't a calm-down period, because then everything's like, from then on, it's just be like, this wasn't as good as part 3.
Yeah.
It was that wind back, you know. Alright.
Does anyone know where the stupid person to buy the bronze ornamental hammer from in Drybone is? Because I can't find him.
It's the general purpose vendor inside the building.
Merchants and Mender, probably? Nope.
Should be from the merchant that's on the inside. That, or, like, there's 2 merchants inside. There's one that's kind of by herself on the outside of the counter, and then there's one inside the counter. You want to talk to the one that's outside the counter,
Okay.
I believe.
I have no idea what this duty is. Oh. It's just kill the boss and don't get hit by stuff spawning.
Yeah, basically.
Go. Oh, it's a Shadow Claw.
Dragon kick? What?
So just ignore the shadow and just focus boss.
That's crap.
Oh, you can't damage the Shadow Eye.
Yeah.
Well, I'm obligated to go get the Jotaro hat now.
Why?
Hear the sound I make when I use Snap Punch?
No.
Bitch.
It's required now.
Do I need to pick those ads up or no?
Nuh-uh.
That was easy.
Okay.
And talk to him. Cool. General vendor. I don't see a general vendor in this store. I just see the merchant and vendor. Church, you lied to me.
Should be there.
It's not there. It's weird. Maybe it's a different store. Behind us?
No, not behind us.
So they're pretty easy. They just don't wait till they explode.
Yep. Now we get in the black circles.
Supposed to stand in the black circles.
Yep. And now we have to go kill the bomb queen.
Rude. Why are you a caster? I was just complaining. The spells I have are not good against her. I guess everything else is now bombs.
Hello. And now we just have to wait for all the bombs to explode.
That fight is pretty fun. Cool. I almost got 39 out of that.
Nice.
Should be able to get 48 today. Okay, where's this vendor? And that's all, I think? I assume you guys are...
It should just be the 2.
You guys are just gonna map, I assume?
Probably not.
Okay.
We don't have a killer.
Ah.
I actually need to do some homework tonight at some point, so now is probably a good point.
Have fun, I guess, with homework. Try not to start shredding it or feeding it to an animal.
Well, it'd mean I'd have to feed my computer to the cat, and that's not gonna happen, so...
I don't know. You could be very spiteful and start printing it off and start feeding the paperwork to it.
I guess.
Church, you lied to me. There's only one merchant.
Did I?
Yeah, you said when there was one outside. Like outside the counter or something.
Were you at Camp Drybone?
Yeah.
Give me a second, I'll show you. You need the ornate hammer?
Yup. I found it. It's what are you talking about? It's the with the repair guy. There's only 2. Yeah, it was the merchant behind the counter. You said none behind the counter.
Oh. Well, I was in the right building.
I guess.
I steered you in the right direction. That's what counts, right?
No, but you can pretend it is. I won't stop you.
Uh-huh.
Wow, the steel armor that I get from this is like almost 30 upgrade.
Is it one of the ones that are helmet and chest?
Let's find out. No, it's just a chest.
I mean, granted, what was the last time you got gear? Majorly, was it when I got you that big
Yes.
burst of gear? Yeah. Well, hey, Church, you wanna go do some Sasana?
Maybe.
So you're gonna do some homework, okay? Yep.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Even though you don't have yours yet.
I mean, I need the homework done more than I need my my weapon.
I'm aware.
Or you can be the devil on someone's shoulder sometimes.
Oh, one or more people. What? What?
You can be
What?
the devil on someone's shoulder
No, I'm
sometimes.
referring to the fact that we can't queue. What the shit, Church? What did you do?
Oh, he's Comcasting.
Is he Comcast?
He
Didn't
was.
sound like a Comcasting to me.
He was Terminator. He was Optimus Prime there. At least for
What?
me.
Still is.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. Now I hear it. Well, I'm sorry, Church. Never mind.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day. See you in like 44 hours.
It's over. I should finish up my hunting log after this. 'Cause why not? Oh, I actually got to 39. Didn't notice. Ow.
Am I still Optimus Prime?
No, no, you sound good.
You sound fine though. Why are you upset?
Because I keep getting the fucking symbol next to my name saying I'm disconnecting.
Did that 1,000 needles thing just like kill me when I was outside of it?
Maybe. I don't know. Not there.
I'm just curious, like, do cactuars, like, do they hit you outside of the actual circle when they use 1,000 needles?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that was weird, man. So I just got wrecked by it.
Then you weren't completely out of the circle by the time it finished casting.
My favorite phrase, the game disagrees with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the game is like, no, you weren't out of it. Okay.
Obviously you weren't if you got hit by it.
I guess.
Then there's the one where you're completely out of it by like 6 miles and it still says you get hit by it.
Is this why you get hit all the time because of Comcast and you're actually out of it, Church?
I don't get hit all the time. Only just when I play Melee. No, it has to do with the latency that they put into the game for cross-platforming between PC and PS4.
Yeah, that was what I was asking for Melee.
I know, I'm just not used to playing Melee.
No, I'm currently DC'd. Let me know when I actually go offline.
Sure. You can have your Comcast issues back, Ark. You've gone offline.
Happens when I tab out a bunch for some reason. Are you still lagging, Church?
I don't know. Am I?
You don't sound like it. Doesn't mean you aren't.
Husker lead then. I'll queue us up.
I can't do that right now. Hold on.
Actually, I'm surprised that you didn't try and get into the beta arc for Destiny 2.
Man,
I thought it was out, the beta.
not from TC.
Oh, it's only console? It sucks.
PC is not getting one.
Wow.
But we're getting one. We're just getting one after the console release.
I would hold off on that and then see if it's not a pile of shit.
I mean, I already pre-ordered, so.
Yeah.
I look at it this way. Blizzard paid for it, so.
Oh, with the... Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Blizzard didn't pay for it. Some random schmuck paid for it, but you get the point.
I'm kind of starting to skip a quest. Oh, so I'm now going to get closure on all the dead corpses of my people I don't care about.
Yep.
Like, legitimately, the only one I think I care about that died was the Beastman, and that says something. When the
Cabbage?
yeah, the cabbage. And even then, I don't care that much.
Nice.
Hello.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Is there you want to use the sauna with me in church?
Oh yeah, sure.
And what story?
Hey.
What story quest are you on, Fisco?
Bringing out the dead.
Oh, you're on the
Yeah,
right.
you're dead.
We're on the Pathfinder reference.
I'm way ahead of you.
I'm actually gonna go do my hunting log though, because I just want to get it done with.
What level is it?
My what? My hunting log?
Quest.
35.
Okay, you're a bit behind.
A bit behind. I'm like 4 levels ahead.
My point is you're a bit behind. Is your level, your story quest is a bit behind your level.
Yeah, that's okay though.
Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter.
It just means I don't need a carry through a Tower of the whatever.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't a carry. We weren't carrying you through Palace. You were being just as important of a member as the group as anyone else.
Stop lying to the poor man.
And I wasn't, but okay.
I didn't do a lot of damage, man.
He did fine. He's really not joking.
Yeah, we did fine.
Yeah. Honestly, the main value was it gave me a bunch of skills that I could start building ahead of time.
See, there you go.
Church is trying to erode my confidence,
Church is an asshole of the group. You'll figure that out real quick.
and I'm gonna have to marry him. Arranged marriages.
Loveless arranged marriage.
Yeah, he
Now
doesn't
go
even.
make me a fucking
And he
sandwich.
doesn't even have any tatas.
Fisco can't be the sandwich maker. He can't even get on the counter.
Yeah.
Actually.
And dude,
Get him a
I'm gonna be
spatula.
honest. You're gonna be the one receiving, because you're the edgelord. You're the edgelord. You have to receive.
Oh, okay.
I mean, to be fair, if Costa's soul goes to show anything, Lalafells are complete pimps.
Yup.
Just like a series of step ladders and.
Yeah.
Chris is like, don't make me come pimp slap you. I'm like, ooh.
I'll come punch
I'm
you,
gonna watch you for 5 minutes climbing stairs.
son. I will just come punch you and then pimp slap you.
You can't even reach it.
This reminds me of working in the vet hospital and people being like, my dog is a Chihuahua and Saint Bernard mix. And we'd be like,
See, Church, the thing you don't understand is what it'll probably end up being. It'll be a shin stomp, and then a cunt punch, and then a pimp slap. It'll get to the point of pimp slap.
He's gotta work his way up.
So what you're saying is it will be spousal abuse.
See, you know I care for you because I take the time to get a pimp slap in.
All we need to do is just buy him some 3D maneuver gear.
I was gonna say you need like rock climbing equipment.
Well done, well done.
I'll just hold him at bay with my little stick.
Dude, I'm a tank. I tank dragons. You could not hold me back with a stick.
You guys need to rethink your phrasing there.
Zara, ever do a group picture, an absolute group picture? Church needs to be crouching down somewhere and pushing Fisco back with his arm. Fisco
Oh.
just flailing his arms around.
I was gonna do full like rope on Sultana with Fizco sitting on Church's shoulder.
You can do that in Final
I'm down
Fantasy?
with that.
You can actually do that or no?
We could do that with the group pose system. Yes, we could.
Oh, that's great.
Can you?
Yes.
This needs to happen.
It'll happen
Now.
eventually.
This needs to
Not
happen.
not right now. You gotta wait till I'm high enough level, so that you have good gear.
Everyone's got to be in their artifact armor.
Exactly.
No.
Maps are below 100k.
Are they?
Mhm.
Fortunately, I already have two.
I know, I've already bought like 4 on my retainers.
God
Rip.
damn it.
But they're at 95.
Wait,
Also-
you can buy them and put them on your retainers?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
You buy one and then put it on your retainer, then to buy another one.
Oh,
It no
okay.
longer counts as unique. It's unique for your retainer's inventory, not yours, I think.
Yeah, so you can have 1 deciphered, 1 in your bags, and then 1 on each retainer.
Okay.
I will say the invisible walls in 2.0 are a little bit annoying.
Yeah, they're weirdly placed.
They're not like the be-all end-all of stupid, but they are annoying.
Unable to complete market transaction.
Maybe someone else bought it.
Rip. Comcast screwed you out of that piece of gear.
Oh, with this queue time, we may want to check out the party finder.
That's fair. Granted, finding a party finder with 2 DPS is probably going to be impossible.
Well, we all have completion now, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, like I'm looking right now.
Oh yeah, there's actually not that many up at all. That's unfortunate.
Oh, there's one up for 95,000. Yoink!
Oh yeah, the maps are super freaking cheap right now.
Get them while you can.
Well, the first one I bought was for 99, and I went and put it on my retainer. When I came back, because the 99 one was the lowest one, there was one for 95. It's like, sure, I'll take a cheaper price.
So, legitimate question. When you buy a map, how long does it last? Or does it last permanently?
It's till you use it.
Okay.
Yeah, the timers don't start until you actually get to the treasure thingy.
That's good.
You have
I don't
5
know.
minutes to decipher and use it upon purchase.
God, some of those ones that we've gotten, that would be impossible.
Because it takes us 5 minutes just to get to it.
I must be like, where the shit is that thing?
Like some of the ones we get in the locks that are just like, there's a dot in the middle of this in the middle of this map. The rest of it is just map.
My Chocobo is an adorable murderer.
Oh, we've got 4 DPS now.
Yay.
So wait, who the hell are the Core Claw Cutters? Like, what faction are they?
Just a random
Bandits?
group of bandits, yeah.
It's like all cat people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, aren't they over in Gardenia?
Sorry, Kurt?
What'd you say?
Aren't they over in Gardenia? So, I mean, that's where the cat people tend to hang out,
Yeah.
like, in general.
Is it? I honestly think there's more cat people in Ulda than there are in Gardania.
Not really. Maybe Limsa more. There's not a lot of cat people in Ulda, I see.
I can think of like 7 cat people in Ulda. Also remember, that was the most important thing about Uldo that Omega showed us.
What?
I guess that's fair.
The cat people?
I'm not gonna go in more detail there.
Okay, gotta go to North Shroud.
That is for the raid, and you're not there yet.
Fair enough.
Hey, 2 healers. You just need tanks now.
That's not bad. It'll probably be a lot less than the what it says.
That's good.
At some point, what we need to do is all of us need to be on and just farm a freaking doggo.
A what?
Doggo.
The primals all have a chance of dropping mounts, basically.
Oh, all the chocobo types. I heard of them.
Well, they're not chocobos. They're
Wolves.
they're wolves for this expansion.
Wolves.
Ah,
Are they flying wolves?
Yeah, all of them are flying mounts.
Noise. So they're like Fenrir.
flying wolfos.
They look like a Kami from the Kami games.
Oh. That doggo. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those running around.
I now want one.
I mean, you're probably gonna get one.
Why do you say
We're
that?
gonna be doing enough primals. Might not get the Sasana or Lakshmi one because they probably won't be relevant by the time you hit max level. But I guarantee you'll probably get the Shinryu one because that's gonna be a whole lot of farming.
Mm.
I don't even want to think about the Shinryu on the stream.
What was I doing? Oh, gotta kill more balloons.
Why don't you want to think about the Shinryu one?
Yeah.
He has
So
nightmares.
that's probably gonna be tough, and he doesn't like to think about this thing.
No, it's just. I've seen the stupid things that happen in normal.
Oh, they already said what they're doing for the Shinryu fight, by the way.
What
What
did
are
they
they
do?
doing?
They're just getting rid of all the indicators.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
Oh dear.
That's bad.
Oh dear. That.
Have to manually look where the tail is and whatnot.
I'm
Screaming.
assuming you probably will have to actually care enough to dodge the tail.
You know,
So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he's gonna start. You're gonna have to start screaming in frustration when people die to it. Over and over again.
you heard his reaction.
Yeah. Made me excited. Okay, legitimate question. Where is the Korthia's Central Highlands? Is that in Limsa?
No.
No, it's its own thing. Where do you initially go there from?
You can't get to it yet because it's not my story.
Okay, so that'll be my last thing for hunting then.
Wait, Central is lost? Don't you normally go there around this point in the story?
I might not be at that
Dude,
point
but
yet,
he's
though.
behind in the story.
Oh, right.
I am.
Hug the bot. Oh, that's me. That's me. That's me.
I didn't think they stopped you from walking in, but maybe I was wrong.
If I'm gonna go there story-wise, I'll just leave it for the last. It's the last hunting thing I'll do then.
Yeah,
Why does
they'll
he
send
keep
you there
putting the
eventually.
thing on me? He knows I'm gonna fuck it up. That's
'Cause
why.
he hates you.
Yes, he does.
He's just screwing with you. You knew the answer to that.
Don't mind me, I'm just meditating.
We have like 10 minutes till he actually starts here.
The fact that you can get a full meditation off.
Actually, legitimate question. For FF14, is there a way to set it so when you use an ability, you get off your chocobo?
Not from aware.
Damn. That's a shame.
Yeah, it gets a little annoying, but I mean, if you bind your mount to something, you can smack that first.
Yeah.
That's how I deal with it anyway.
I hope they eventually change that. But they probably won't.
I have a feeling that after 2 expansions, the fact they have it, they're not going to.
Yep.
They might. They might do it.
Call it a hunch. Oh god, without a paladin, that hurts so bad.
What?
One of the AoEs that Church does. Or not,
That was like nothing.
just half my health!
It
Wait,
normally
you-
hits for a lot more.
You managed to find a group that has 2 tanks and 9 of them are paladins.
We got 2 warriors.
What the fuck?
Right?
What expansion is this?
2 wars, 2 Sams, 2 black mages.
Oh my god, are you serious?
To be fair, I would totally do warrior after I'm done all the other classes. Just level it.
Yeah, no, I'm being fair, and that warriors are just kind of underpopulated at the moment. In that, you basically never see them.
That's a fair
Found a
enough point.
unicorn.
If you found 2 unicorns at once, basically.
To be fair, I prefer
Yeah.
that over what it was of, oh hey look, it's a warrior. Oh hey look, it's a warrior. Oh hey look, it's a warrior.
Yeah, now it's, oh hey look, it's a paladin.
Hey, look, it's another paladin.
Yeah. Granted, I might be biased, but paladins are more useful.
True.
Dark Knight has and always will be best tank.
No, don't lie to yourself.
That guy's dead.
I got him. Poor Mr. White Mage. He went squoosh.
Salt Mage.
Salt mage does whatever a salt
Oh.
mage can.
Move back. He's gonna
Cry mostly.
hit everybody.
I will say I think Gridania is the worst place for just like moving around the locations because there's some really
No
dumb.
one likes Grenade.
It's boring, but to me, like, even though I like Limsa, Limsa is the worst for me because it's like, is it an upper or lower? Who knows? It's gonna show up on your map anyway.
Oh
You can find that ramp.
no! I'm not even talking about the city. I'm talking about the world outside of Gridania.
Oh yeah, the world is definitely annoying.
There's this one part where you have to go up a bridge tree trunk thing because you're a hippie, and it's the only way you can get up to the upper area.
I remember that one. I got super stuck there too, where I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, is that in Central?
I can't remember. It's like a giant
It's in
tree
Central.
trunk where the whole zone is
Jump
basically
across.
split.
Yeah, it's ass.
Alright.
And like the only way to get up is the certain part of a tree trunk that doesn't really indicate like go up the giant tree. Although it's kind of obvious once you get there, but you
Oh,
don't
I
kind of
mean-
know what
It's
it's.
also on the map.
There's also, if you're talking about where I'm thinking
on
I'm
me.
talking about, go to Gridania itself and unlock the White Wolf Gate, and then just put it out there constantly.
Oh, nice.
Like, I forget where you go to do that, but there's a 3rd gate in Gridania once you hit a certain level.
Did I go the wrong location? For fuck's sakes! God damn it. Hope Seed Pond.
Turning on me.
Okay, I have to go back. Yay! Oh, it's up top. Oh, do I have to go up the tree again? Oh my god. Just die, game. You're literally cancer tree trunk.
Again, they fix a lot of this stuff for the next expansion. There's way less quests that are annoying like that.
Well, I'm doing my hunting log. It's just like
I don't think one goes poof too.
Yeah. I just don't like it being there, and I just don't want to do any more quests. I just want to go kill things, so I'm gonna go hunt stuff down. Because why not?
I will say this. At least these warriors are putting out an ass ton of threat. Turning. Awesome.
I think this is the double one, isn't it?
Yep.
Really can't decide if I like samurai or red mage more.
I don't know. Does the red mage have a weapon that is folded 1,000 times?
Oh no, no, asshole. I'm gonna stay over here. Yeah.
Okay, legitimate question, Ark. Is there actually a part of the samurai storyline that has that stupid bullshit?
Yeah.
Is it as dumb and as great as it should be?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just awful. Oh no!
So it's
no,
great.
Person, no. There we go. That's scary.
I am dead.
Cool. I'm done.
I know, but the other healer
It's
died
fine,
too.
it's fine,
so
it's fine,
I
it's
had
fine.
to I get you in a bit.
Okay, I got one
Do
more
live on living.
central shroud. Gotta go to Haku Manor.
Okay, I'm getting you, but it's not swift casted, so
That's fine.
ink 10 minutes.
The other healer's in a thing by the.
Yeah, there's not a huge amount of healing as long as people don't fuck up the thing.
So, in other words, you're gonna have a lot of healing to do.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
By most of the group.
Both healers
Yeah,
are dead.
we're gone. You got it. 1%. No.
Rest in peace. That bad?
Oh, we're wiping at 1%.
Like 1% into the boss, 1% left.
1% left.
Oh,
Bitch.
that's worse.
It wasn't even 1%. It was like the magic pixel 1%, where you
Yeah.
didn't even have a health bar.
Yeah, where it had already been 1% for like a minute.
That sucks.
Yeah, that fight can he doubles up on all his abilities at the end, so it's super easy to cause a wipe.
He doesn't double up. He literally does all of his mechanics at once right before the enrage.
Oh, were you basically at the enrage too?
The enrage timer on this fight is super tight.
Yeah, we had a bunch of dead peeps too.
That would do it.
We didn't get the deaths until right at the end though.
We're dead for a
Shroud, no
while.
more shrouds. Okay, I got all the south shrouds except one. Cool.
These tanks are pretty good though, I
Okay,
should be able to
lovely.
DPS more.
Unfortunately, the Samurai Quest line has all of the weebiest weeb tropes there ever were to weeb.
That sounds great though, and like how I like stuff that's just dumb.
And you will like that quest. 'Cause it's pretty bad. Like right away he like cuts a broadsword in half and it's like, really guys? You're not even gonna like focus on what the katana actually did. You're just gonna
Isn't
okay.
the katana not actually a
Side
thing?
with the side.
Like, correct me wrong, I'm pretty sure katana was not actually a real thing.
No, it completely was. It just was only made for cutting humans without armor. It was extremely good at that. It could cut like they used to test it on human bodies, like criminals, and cut like 5 people in half at the same time. But if they have armor, fucking no. And against a blade, fucking no.
Mm.
Yeah, it was made to kill humans swiftly in duels, essentially. Not cutting fucking broadswords in half.
It's like, I
Jesus
thought,
Christ.
I'm pretty sure katana was like a Japanese sword. I thought it was like something else that was called it.
What? No,
There's something
katana's
else.
definitely a Japanese sword.
He's referring to the fact that like the style, like, 'cause isn't there that thing where
Yeah.
like, the actual katana style that is the katana that is Westernly accepted didn't actually exist?
Yeah,
Remember correctly?
it's something like that. It's something really dumb. But like, you might be right. I don't really care too much about it, but I have
I was
heard
gonna
something.
say, I can go into the blades in a lot more detail than that.
Yeah.
If you mean the ones sold in the U.S. are bullshit, then yes, but that's just like they're Chinese knockoffs. The actual katana is the real thing. Although katana does pretty much refer to a class of blades rather
Right.
than an actual blade.
Right, that's what it referring to. Is like the actual, because it's like Nodachi or whatever the other
Yeah.
ones are. The
It's
actual-
completely correct to say katana, though. Katana is not the word for sword.
Okay.
Tsurugi is the word for sword.
Thank you.
Or ken.
I was gonna say, isn't that Kenki, or am I thinking of something else?
Ken is the on, and Tsurugi is the yon kumi reading. It depends on how the words are being used. Same kanji though. Although Tsurugi also refers to the longer style of blade.
It's always why I ask. It's always why I ask that stuff for a question, because I'm not 100% sure, and I don't mind being corrected on it. You learn stuff that way. So, yeah, like katanas can't cut swords in half, can they? At all?
No.
They're like
Not even
really.
close.
They would get to. Wouldn't it be the other way around almost?
Yeah, you would
they-
break it. Well, I mean, like, they can clash against other katanas and stuff like that. They can clash against them fine. They just cannot, absolutely, under any circumstances, break a blade. Not even.
No chance.
Yeah, no.
Claymores and broadswords that they are always showed cutting in half at melee would just crash them like freaking. Yeah.
It's just so stupid because it's like they were never made to do that. Like, it's not like that's a failure of the katana. That's not what it's at all.
It's people
supposed to
wanking
do.
off Japanese stuff.
It's like it's basically you're comparing a weapon that was designed for fighting other people in armor to a weapon that was designed for cutting armored people.
Yeah.
Like, no shit, it's gonna break like a freaking bad freaking piece of brittle.
It's basically like criticizing a gun because it has no melee ability. It's like that's not what it's fucking supposed
Hold
to
up,
do.
hold up. Guns have melee abilities.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well,
say
it's
what?
just-
So
You know what I
heavy.
mean?
I get what you're saying. You're saying you criticize a gun for not having stabbing potential.
Yes. Well,
Hello? Bayonet?
I'm making.
No.
I'm
No. Original guns without the bayonets did not have that stabbing potential.
Just being pedantic, but I'm annoying Zara.
Simile.
Zara's going into seizure mode now.
No, I don't know why I try to participate in conversation.
No, I'm just trolling you, Zara.
You're a terrible, terrible person.
But it's working. Mamulja, Sophist, did I already kill those guys? Are they not? Oh, they're there. They didn't spawn much.
Rocks.
Why is it always me?
Because you deserve it.
This is kind of annoying. I have to level sync to kill stuff I need for my hunting log.
No, you don't.
They're the only things there. And they don't let me attack because I'm so high level.
It's probably because it's in a fate.
Is that not what I said?
Hit level sync.
Yeah, that's what I did. I'm saying I just didn't like that I had to do that. It's complaining.
Oh, Zara.
Freaking hate that shit.
What?
You get hit with just the way the mechanics line up like that.
If
bad.
the person who has the line and the people who have that ability aren't lined up before the ability goes out, it's like, well, enjoy being fucked.
I had the line and I had churning.
Oh yeah, so you were just.
It's on me. It's on me.
Fucked no matter what. Well, you got to either fuck the group or fuck yourself. That was the decision.
I should have just let the knockback hit me and sat back there is what I should have done, because I was dead anyway.
Potentially.
There's literally no way to survive that. Because what churning does is if you move, you take damage, the line knocks you back and then puts you a split damage ability on you. So basically, your choices are run up and take the damage from you moved, but then the split damage auto kills you, or you just sit back there and just let the split damage thing hit you by yourself and you die anyway.
Shitty.
Really, I just
Churning.
triple damaged out. White mage.
White mage rip. Ooh, someone's
Don't
not
move.
liking me.
Wait for it to go out, then we gotta move again. Oh, that's bad. Oh!
Run!
Woo!
Run!
So stupid how those two mechanics line up like that.
He just started healing now. Through that whole time I was watching him, he was not healing. Mr. Whitebite.
I hate that one right there too.
This is one of the more annoying ones.
Oh! Oh!
Ugh.
Anyone to consider level 3 healer.
I was trying to avoid using it, but yeah, there's no way.
We're up.
Cool.
Did a lot more damage.
That hurt.
Upper Lenosia. Is there any more? There is, but I did it. Okay, cool. It's time to go to Outer.
That's the one that's underneath of him.
Outer, then... Outer, then Thalana. One up there.
Why do it sideways like that?
Because you had the thing, the thundercloud would have went right down us if you had.
So in other words, he had to do a shitty thing because he was in a shitty spot.
Looked like he could have gone to the other side. Would have been better, but
It's like we had that one really decent pull, and now everyone's just fucking losing their minds.
I blame Church. If Church hadn't been dead for so long, we would have killed it.
we got it, we got it.
See, I like that strategy. It's an easy strategy. Well, this is incredibly annoying. I don't see any velociraptors where they say they would be.
Usually if the mobs aren't there, it's above or below. They're really, yeah.
No, like there was two dead bodies of them, in the area.
Oh.
Just there was
yeah.
nothing else, so it seems like they have a small spawn here. Maybe, I don't know. They're velociraptors, so they're not very big, too. Maybe there's a better place for them. Or, unfortunately, maybe they share a spawn with something else.
Look up on Google the hunting log, and you can get coordinates for them all. They might be like not exactly where you think they are.
I was looking at a log that literally says here on the map. I was Googling it. Let me try another spot though, maybe.
AoE balance for this. Yay. Thank you, RNGesus.
RNGesus, we can push through this phase.
X19, Y15. Yeah, they're both locations they're giving me are where they are, but there's none of them there. It's weird.
Are you in the right zone?
Yep. I am definitely in the right zone. I'll just go get the other creature. Where the fuck's Iron Lake? Over there. So, I forget if I asked this. What's the point of going into like Kobold strongholds and stuff like that?
That's where like some quests for rep were back in 2.0.
Okay, so they're pointless now.
That one hurt.
That's kind of a shame. So basically, you just completely ignored the strongholds now, and they're pointless. That's a shame, because they look cool. The Kobold one, at least.
You wanna go get rep? You can.
Rep for
Still an
what?
option.
Like, rep for who?
The good kobolds, I believe.
I don't think the kobolds actually had a thing. Could be wrong though. But I thought it was the Amalja, the Sahagin, and Sylphs.
So
That actually sounds right.
So there's
And
no...
I think the Ixali were in there for crafters, maybe.
Okay. So, did the rep just give you gear?
I don't remember what they all gave you.
All I know about it is that in 3.0 you could use it to get some of the artifact steps, because they want to involve like everything in the game in that. But aside from that, I never did it at that level, so I don't know.
Blood in the back.
Ukulele.
Did you say ukulele?
Yukehi.
Ukulele, right?
Gesundheit.
I know it is
believe
the
it's
ability
that
where
one.
I use the star thing.
Hmm.
Why am I getting so lucky with AoE balances?
Just don't question it.
Like most ever.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm fine with that.
You let the person die that was in the thing.
I was hitting that one.
A true American
Oh,
hero.
Fuck, it's on me. God damn it, there goes my fucking... dick.
Or
Churning.
2 velociraptors down.
Stack up, stack.
Oh, they finally spawned now.
Oh shit! Get the fuck out of that.
I'm getting hit. Character was slightly turned, so I decided to strafe down through it instead of over.
Rip. Cool. Southern.
Churning.
Where does 7th Paladin go?
Oh, I moved too soon. Nah, I fucked that up too. I'm a baddie.
Hey, man. At least you admit it. And don't be afraid to admit stuff.
Oh great, I'm totally fucked.
That's where the manas are.
Thank you.
It's on me.
I was about to get that black mage up, but then the other healer died.
Weird angle.
Yep. Oh, going across here.
So fucking out of that. Oh my god. This
Rip.
pull.
Limit break.
It's on me.
No, we're down.
I can't get that fast enough,
Yeah.
especially with that being there.
He's got way too much HP, unfortunately. Because he's still gonna do his Akehi and the other thing.
There's that thing there.
My poor Choco is probably gonna die from just sandworm blinds.
Do we want to abandon?
We got so close that first time, I think people are just... I don't know.
Wow, my Chocobo had 10 health left.
Alright.
He made it.
People kept dying freaking super early and then having no stats for half the fight.
It's so hard to recover from.
People fucking up.
Well, it's compensating because like you can res people in combat here, but you end up with such a huge weakness buff that whatever, yeah. Even when you get people back, it's like not only did you lose out on that time when they were dead, but now they have very reduced stats. And it takes an absolute shit ton of mana. So I was running on absolute fumes there for a while there. So if the other healer's dead and I have no mana, I can't heal myself up before the next ability's gonna hit, and I'm just dead. And then I have the debuff too.
Rip.
And Zara likes taking baths in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, you mean when I'm sent on the other side with the freaking ability and all the turns spawn around me, and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
literally, there's two in every direction.
Yeah. But that's not the story that's not a fun story. It has to be the opposite. It has to be your fault. It can't just be bullshit happening.
Oh no, like a couple of them were definitely my fault, but also a couple
The
were
only unavoidable death there is churning plus AoE mark. Like that death is literally just, I hope you enjoy either making the group take a shit ton of damage or your healers have really fast reaction times on shields. Like you could definitely survive that. You would immediately have to be shielded after you take the churning damage.
Oh yeah, that's the only one the boss just you're basically, you don't have a choice. You other players can fuck you over with 11 Bolt if they're on the same side. Like if they follow up 11 Bolt pair with just before the other one goes out, you're basically dead. Because you can't recover from 11 Bolt on our side.
Yeah, like the only thing that you can absolutely not avoid in that fight is that churning knockback combo. It's just like, well,
That guy's dead.
like that guy is very dead unless the healers immediately shield them and they pop like second wind or something. And even then, it's
Well, does the if it's a cast that gets, does the sure cast stop the knockback so you can just stand in place, avoiding the churning?
if you have sure cast.
Sounds like it's good to have it on that fight if you can get it.
Well, there's something healers can do to you as well to keep you from getting knocked back, because I've been not knocked back before on that when I needed to be knocked back.
Yeah, I don't know who has it. It's not an Astro ability though, because I think we can only cast sure cast on ourselves as far as I know.
Right. Is it the shield that a healer can put on you? Does it?
What are you talking about by shield?
That used to be a thing, but they hot fixed it. If you took no damage from the attack, it wouldn't push you back.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I read they hot fixed it.
okay.
Might be a scholar thing. They're
So-
more shieldy, but we didn't have one. The other dude was a white mage.
Our question: do I actually get a dungeon soon at Bringing Out the Dead, or do I have a while to go?
Bringing out the dead.
Re-queue?
You got a ways to go.
Blah, blah, blah.
Doing a favor bit.
Ooh, there's more groups in the thing. Actually, there's a couple that we might want to go for, because there's a lot that are just forming, so we can probably wait till Church gets back. Oh, no, I guess we should wait for him, because I don't know how long he's going to be, and they might fill up before he's back. There's like 3 groups that require 310 or higher and completion for like, you know the fight, farm, etc., etc.
I mean, end of the day, let's be honest. I'm only doing it because Church doesn't have his weapon yet.
Yeah. Oh, you got your weapon?
I've had my samurai, or I've had my red mage weapon for a while.
Oh, I meant your samurai.
Oh, I don't have my samurai weapon yet, no, but I don't really care.
Man, I like to be the person just carrying the bodies. I'm gonna be honest, there's only like one person I actually know in this group of Scions, and it's the Beastman. So, what boss are you guys doing?
Sana.
Is that a new one?
No, it's the one that you saw on the stream.
Ah.
Well, new is in new this expansion, but not like a new patch or anything.
Hmm.
Just getting Church's weapon. I'm gonna heat up my tea. I'll be right back.
Lots of jumping back and forth.
Yep.
Some of the pathing is frustrating. Just a little bit. That's a really good gear drop.
Also, random side note, only 14, sir.
Wow. So Ark, there's too many dead Scion Scrub Lords, so we're gonna throw them into the pit with all the Calamity dudes.
Yeah.
And what was that? Sorry, I said I was heating up my tea. I only caught the end of it.
Oh, just in chat.
What?
Just the random conversation that I am having with a random guy.
Oh, I don't think I'm in range. I can't see. Because I'm in the middle of a fight. What? 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 Because because I don't see anything in chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I didn't know Paladin and East Shroud are actually pretty close to each other. Oh, that's a target. You are a target.
Oh, only 14, where just a random person that lives next to you will come up and be like, hey, what's up, guys?
What? Wait, what? Was he in your, like, city area? You just came to say hi?
Basically.
He's one of our neighbors. I see him around all the time by the market board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is absolutely the friendliest game I've ever played.
It feels so weird sometimes. Because you'll have actual human interaction, basically, with random people, because they're not just, you know, complete total dicks. It feels weird. If that makes any sense.
A little bit.
Fun. You done with the homework, Kyrie?
I am, although I was actually just gonna knock my Delta escapes out because I didn't do that this weekend.
Oh.
Unless you wanted me to do some stuff.
So wait, is the Mark of the Warden a big deal or something, or not really?
The market board?
Yeah, Mark of the Warden.
It's just the auction house in WoW, but imagine if you didn't need any add-ons because it was actually programmed and designed correctly.
What?
It's the auction house, market board.
No. The Mark of the Warden.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. What even is that?
I don't know, I had to go pay my respects to it.
Oh, that is one of the marks for the 13 gods.
Oh, okay.
So, never relevant ever.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
Are the gods, like, not relevant at all in this game? So not at all.
Not at this time.
They were super relevant for 1.0. It is very, very clear that as a whole, Yoshi P doesn't like their concept because they kind of disappear after 2.0, and when 2.0 basically cleanses everything and be like, no, we're telling our own story now that we've tied up everything from 1.0. You do have to go find all 13 marks, though, when you get married to church. That's an adventure. Because they are scattered all over the place.
Still had to convince Church to go female.
Probably not going to, but that's okay. It'll be just as funny.
It'll be just as funny.
Anyway, yeah, if you're gonna go Delta Escape, that's cool. I'm assuming you want to go do that with Rzar, or...
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Because that gives you the chance to actually run the dogs and whatnot. Dude, that's what you guys want to do. And then when Church gets back and I get back and you guys are done with Delta Escape, we can maybe do like Maps or Sasano or something. Or Savage. Or maybe...
I'm okay with all these options.
Or maybe Fisco will be leveled to where we could do a dungeon or something.
Maybe. I'm probably only going for another hour though, max.
Aw, man.
I gotta wake up at like 4 to 5 on certain days.
It's 8.
Yeah. And it's in an hour it'll be 9.
He's got a point.
Like, and then at that point I'm probably gonna get stuff done around the house and then go to bed at like 10 or something, or 11, depending. I might watch something.
Exactly, makes sense.
But the potato fun times.
Yeah.
Making progress.
Hey, like if I spend 3 to 4 hours a night, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's like exactly. You're making progress. There's no reason to rush.
Yeah.
This is a chill game.
Never mind.
But
Oh no, I was gonna say I can change my tune and be like, "Yay, Fizco's gone." I was just saying like, "Oh, it's a shame we won't get to more dungeons." It's all
That's
good.
fair.
Okay, I didn't know where you were going for there until you said that.
I assumed that was what you were going for.
I thought you were going at the swing of, oh man, you lazy fucker, grind up faster.
Yeah, that's my thing.
No. Occasionally I say nice things.
It's weird. It's appreciated, but it is weird.
Right. There we go.
I forgot how neat the Dragoon armor is on that one now. I mean, it was neat before, but...
Plus, I got the freaking cane post.
So, legitimate question. Out of what are the strongest beastmen are kobolds, right? What is the second strongest?
I didn't realize they were ranked.
Well, I mean, technically, because remember, the kobolds can just literally dig an entire continent out from
Oh,
underneath
yeah.
his titan.
Yeah, they're busted.
I'd say the Amalja are strong physically, but their primal is kind of weak sauce. Because they
Oh no!
unfortunately got
Don't
stuck with Ifrit.
don't count primals. Just count them as a nation.
Oh, as a
Sally?
nation?
Yeah, like not as an individual, but as a entire like nation of beastmen.
Actually, you know what's probably the turtle dudes in the new one.
Yeah, Kojin are probably the strongest.
Even stronger than kobold.
Not stronger than Cobalt, just second.
Okay, kobold, Kojin. What about is the Amalja better than the fairies? Because I'm actually curious.
The Amalja are held off by the brass blades alone. What do you think?
Okay, so the Amalja are probably the shittiest.
The fairies might be okay if they gave a shit about anything, but literally the fairies don't give a shit, and also their primal doesn't give a shit. So
Yeah,
As long as you stay the fuck out before it.
yeah. We're not talking about though like their aggression. We're just talking about their capability of combat. Because like the kobold, if they gave a shit, it'd be a big deal.
But basically, the way to put it is that all of the beast tribes have to summon primals to be able to deal with the kingdoms of man. That should really sum up how the beastmen are, as a whole, are handled.
oh, what are the goblins considered? Are they considered beastmen?
Yes, they are a beastman tribe.
They'd be up there though. Actually, is Alexander considered theirs or an aura
No.
primal?
It's an aura primal.
Oh.
Well, specifically an engineer aura primal. The actual aura primal hasn't been revealed yet, but it's we know what the aura primal is because it's very key to aura lore. It's the twin dragon lovers.
Makes sense.
So wait, what is the primal for goblins then?
Or Dargans?
Kind of Alexander, kind of not. The goblins don't really have an overarching primal because they're not exactly a unified nation ever. Goblins get too infighty to ever get to a position to where they can actually be capable of summoning a primal.
Hmm.
It's why you see goblins everywhere because they're super fragmented,
Yeah.
and there are a bunch of factions.
So wait, how effective are the underwater guys? The guys that deal with Leviathan, I think. I haven't met them except in that dungeon.
I mean,
They mostly affect Limsa, don't they?
yeah, they mostly affect Limsa. Limsa's probably... They unfortunately affect the one nation that is actually capable of dealing with them, is basically what it boils down to.
Okay, so they're underwater, but they're not very effective.
Like I said, they basically... The way to look at it is that all of the primals, to be even remotely threatening to any of the grand companies and anything like that, have to summon a primal. Otherwise, they're not threatening. They're just an inconvenience.
Except the kobolds.
Except for the kobolds, but they don't realize that they can dig down the entire freaking continent.
And the Kujin, I guess.
Well, the Kujin are just... How to say...
They're a lot more closer to man than the other beast races, probably than any of the other beast races, because they actually speak normally. Their society seems very, like, yeah, less
Okay, so
beast-like.
they're less aggro.
They cooperate with us on a whole bunch of missions, and like you talk with them a lot during the Stormblood storyline.
Like, even their quote-unquote evil faction is evil because they're mercenaries, not because they're...
Evil.
Yeah, they're like mercenaries and merchants rather, and then the other half is basically just benevolent. And I think they have religious reasons being that way.
Yeah, they're they're the turtle beastmen, and you can tell they're the turtle beastmen. Or the chillest bunch.
They're definitely the most intelligent of them, I'd say too.
I don't know. The Druids seem pretty intelligent. The Fae.
See, I don't know about the Koja being the most intelligent, because goblins have their moments where, like, they have the standout goblins that are super geniuses, and then they have your average goblin, which is dumb as a sack of potatoes.
I don't know. All I've seen of the Fae so far is they.
Geniuses was there?
Sorry, what?
I said which super geniuses, because even the smart, quote unquote smart ones were basically just lucky. They weren't really engineering that whole plot.
I mean,
I'll grant you more of a point when they can speak English coherently, or any language coherently.
There is one, actually. At least one.
Yeah, what's the one I'm thinking of? Because Kyrie might know off the top of her head.
Well,
The evil
there's he's crazy. We can't count him.
no, I'm just legitimately not remembering any of them that didn't speak in that weird gob talk.
Well, the one I'm thinking of, I don't know if you run into him outside of, like, I met him through doing, like, the minor Stormblood quests, but he speaks absolutely normally. He's like, yeah, I figured I should put some effort into this, so I did.
He's like, I'm gonna separate myself from the other goblins because.
Oh.
And there's also the fact that, like, all of the knowledge that we have of materia came from a goblin.
Oh, that's true.
good stuff.
Okay.
This is very true.
Yeah, like
Because another goblin, normally, I don't remember, but there might be.
The
So,
problem with goblins have as the whole is that they get super focused on learning one thing very, very well, and so learning our language is just kind of not very important to them.
I mean, they speak it to each other, so I have a feeling that it's kind of they just speak the common tongue because they don't seem to have a separate goblin language.
Well,
Or at
their
least
way
that's-
of speaking is, like, that's the way that's normal
Yeah.
to them,
Yeah.
and our way of speaking is different, and they don't really, like Joel said, they don't care to focus on that. So
They're
did somebody
super
say they
obsessive,
want to
basically.
speak?
Okay.
So I'd say like the average Koji is probably more intelligent than the average goblin, but the smartest goblin is probably smarter than the smartest Koji.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is very much the case.
Okay, so
I agree with
legitimate
that.
question. So the male elf is actually on your side. The female elf is doing other bullshit.
Basically, yes.
They're both on your side. They're just doing other bullshit.
Yeah, you basically don't see her again for a while, unless you do certain stuff, like side stuff.
Yeah, because it's
She
Gorland here.
definitely, she's on your side, but she sees you as an inconvenience for a very long time.
Mhm.
In her defense, we kind of are. I mean, you've seen what the Scions do.
To be fair, I have been wanting to just freaking attach myself to that group forever.
Like,
Yeah.
seriously, there should be an option in the game where we're like, can we go with Alice? She seems to have more an idea of what's going on than Alphino.
I mean, that's called Stormblood, generally.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Yeah, when she does, I definitely prefer her quite
Okay,
a
hold
bit
on,
to
hold on.
Alphino.
Hold on. So this is a weird thing. Sid is like an old man, and then the priest is like an old
Sid
man.
is badass.
No. But the priest is saying, my son, and they both have white hair, and they both look just as the same age. Sorry?
It's not old, by the way.
He's like
He looks old as fuck.
30, 40?
He
No,
looks
he's
old
just
as
got
fuck.
white hair. He's just got white hair.
Okay, so fantasy bullshit.
I stand against our primal and imperial foes.
Yeah, Garleans, it's a thing.
You'll notice that the Garleans as a whole are very, very light in their complexion in every way, shape, and form.
Well, Aryan race.
Basically.
Well, I mean, Aryans don't have white hair, but you get the idea.
Nah,
In the wake
no.
of the calamity, the three city-states focused
Look,
the
you can't say
entire
anything when you have a
of the
pink and
primal
blue
threat
pompadour.
unaided.
Yup. Hey, I'm a
Master
lollipop.
race.
Master
And
race.
lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations
Taters
mourn
for
our
Prez.
demise and abandon what little hope they have left, the Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of
Who's
Kurthus.
the, what are the Ixal?
They're another beast tribe.
I haven't met them at all yet because they're in a different area entirely.
Her appetite for destruction
they're supposed to be birds, but you'll mistake them for lizardmen all the freaking time.
Worse,
Anyway,
in
AFK
her
sec.
present incarnation, our Baldessian
Burps.
colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan, yet therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat
Be right back.
Garuda, it would
Checking
serve
on
as
food,
a warning to the
which
other
I forgot
beast
about was
tribes
possibly
that
Birdie.
even their mightiest gods can. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airships.
I have an airship?
Sid just doesn't know what he's doing.
Sid, you do. Your very own. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
I will say the cutscenes are a little bit weak here. Okay, even though he has white hair, he still looks like he's at least in his 50s.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be
Sorry, you
reckoned
said
with.
he was like in his 30s? Is that what you said?
I think that's something like what she said, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to be honest, he looks like he's in his 50s or 60s. It might just be the white hair, but he still looks old. Okay. Okay, time to go on an adventure. Falgar float. Reach 40 for sure.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so I'm finally get to go to Corvus.
Not burn.
Okay, so this place is the snow place.
Yep.
Now I'm waiting for the volcano place.
I think that's in Stormblood, isn't it?
There's a sort of volcano-y place there.
Yeah, it's in the Red Sea.
Liquid hot magma.
Oh, cool, I got 40.
Congrats.
Got some 40.
Thank you. I'm gonna go do my class quest, and I'll see how I feel after that. Because I definitely agree that it seems like 2.0 does have a tendency to just drag on a bit. Just a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why we stress so much that like the reason you're playing the game is not at all what you're experiencing now. It gets like 10 times better once you get past that part. So
Oh.
we're just like truck through it.
I would be
Yeah,
so
it's
bored if I
cool.
was doing this by myself, though.
Yep, I felt like that. Well, actually, I only felt like that until Heaven's Ward. Once I got to Heaven's Ward, it was fun. Like, it actually feels like a full Final Fantasy game once you get to that point.
I just want to get to the point where I'm fighting Garleans.
You'll get there. You'll definitely get there.
Because right now, like, all this stupid bullshit to get to the point where you deal with the Titans is kind of bleh. Like, I'm actually... The thing that was kind of super disappointing about Titan is the actual amount of time you dealt with the kobolds was non-existent. They were, like, basically not even there at all.
You go back and revisit them later.
Yeah, but still, like, it seems like a really shitty thing, where it's just, like, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, like the first go at it definitely could have been better.
Because, like, Ifrit, the Emalja, like, they're not a huge deal until the very end, but at least they're actually there. And the Fae, you deal with the Fae all the time, because you don't actually have to fight the Primal.
Shush.
I know, you have to deal with them later. Of course you're going to have to fight them, but I mean right now.
Yeah, no, I actually kind of like that. But I was just like, yeah, they're not actually bothering anybody. I guess we can just kind of, yeah.
I'm trying to think. His next primal should be Garuda, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
And after Garuda, then it transitions into more, girly and stuff.
Kinda.
No, definitely. That's a very definitely.
I love the onion. It seems about accurate, yeah.
It's pretty good.
The $7 wake up slap.
People would pay for that.
That's Starbucks, you know. It's the newest thing.
It would actually be enjoyable to see hipsters eat it like that.
Yeah, I'm a white chick, so I guess I have to get like a pumpkin spice wake up slap.
They'll have pumpkin spice on their hand as they wind up.
Uh-huh.
And you have to say thank you.
So what do you get if you get a double shot espresso slap?
They give you a good wind up. They smack you really hard once and they wind up and backhand you again.
You can also customize the width of the hand and brawniness of the barista so you can get it as hard as you need to start off your day energized and ready to roll.
Helga, we've got another one for you. Come here.
Is it built on the... Is the size built on the amount of bruising? The size of the bruise?
Cool, what now?
Actually, you know what espresso is? It's when you slap him hard enough the blood goes flying.
That seems accurate.
And the decaf is they just knock you out. I will say the Paladin quest stuff has been boring as fuck.
Yeah, it's not great.
Like, I wasn't a huge fan of the gladiator stuff, but at least it was interesting. So far, all this is just kill things at a bonfire. Super challenging and difficult.
I'm having to look through my journal to even remember what it was about.
Guy stole a sword. The old captain.
Man, that's a whole bunch of like, you must get stronger before you can fight him, or
Yup.
something.
Pretty much. I think the gladiator one was kind of interesting, but it didn't go far enough in the actual, like, there wasn't enough to it. But the premise was interesting.
Yeah, basically, so the Heaven Towards ones will just, I'm not spoiling, but the Heaven Towards ones will continue on with the sword crap. And then the Stormblood ones actually, take it back to the gladiator stuff, kind of. So I think they're the best of the bunch.
Mm. Okay,
Like-
we're...
Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I'll just say, like, they're not terrible, they're just not, yeah, they're just kind of there.
Wait, did I not activate the, that location? I could have sworn I activated Karthus. I didn't? No rip.
Did you go to the northern,
No.
city in it? Because it's not, oh wait, no, it is in itself, isn't it?
I thought I activated, but I guess not. It would have it like a new entire like world map location, right?
Yeah, it should get its own.
Okay, I didn't do it then. Oh well. That's okay. I can just go to... I can go to Falgar Float. It's not that far away.
Okay, yeah, the Aetherite for that zone is actually at the northern town, not the southern one.
I thought I
So
clicked
if you
it.
only went to the first whatever, it's not there.
Yeah, I'm not that worried because like pretty much right. You just go to Falgar and you're pretty much right there to the Highlands. Hmm. Ugh. Okay. Wait, how do you level up your Chocobo again? Like give him talents?
I'll just have him fight with you.
No, like I'm saying,
Yep.
how do you look at him?
Oh, character menu, companion, skills.
Okay, go to the character screen.
Not the character screen, but the character menu.
I know what you're saying.
Little red button on the bottom left,
Yup.
right. It's his character.
I have a few SP to give him, so I might as well feed it to him. Make him hit a little bit harder.
I think
Also, I'm
usually
back.
the welcome back. I think usually the healer chocobos are the most helpful.
Wait, so the knight does not respond? Oh, there we go. I had to run out and then go again. Just DPS is good for me because I don't do a lot of damage.
Yeah, for doing solo pally, the
Oh, that's right. For a tank, yeah, that might be better.
I mean, at the end of the day, none of
Yeah.
them are relevant. It's just a little bit extra healing, or a little bit extra DPS, or a little bit of extra tank.
Yeah,
They're not
DPS
pretty-
just makes it go
Not good
faster.
at any of the jobs you can give them.
I mean, a little bit of extra healing when you don't have any doesn't hurt.
They're burbing as hard as they can, okay?
The real trick is just getting it to where once you hit the max level, you use the thing which lets you do them too. So you can be like healer DPS or healer tank, and then they become actually kind of useful.
Mm.
I actually didn't know you could do that.
You have to get the max level first, and you do something with training in the Chocobo stable, but I don't remember exactly how it works.
Yeah, I think there's a special pepper you have to give them or something.
I think it's several special peppers, 'cause it's like one pepper per level.
Well, yeah, but you have to, you can't do them all at once.
Wait, are you talking about resetting points?
No,
Not resetting. Yeah.
adding. Supposed to
I'm
go
so
above max
lost.
level.
I won't worry about it till that shit becomes relevant to me.
Basically, you're a ways off from your Chocobo hitting max level. Like, let's put it this way. I've been playing this game how long, and my Chocobo is not max level.
I ran into a guy the other day who had a level 20 chocobo.
Like, you kind of have to focus on leveling your Chocobo to get it to level 20.
Pretty much.
Kind of pointless.
If there's anything this game does, it definitely doesn't have a shortage of side
Things to
stuff
do.
to do.
They're very good at making content that scales, and then so that it's good for every level. That's really what it boils down to, is that none of the content really ever gets outdated. Which is considerably better than I can say for most MMOs.
Except when they nuke it from orbit, like in 1.0.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
that was a fundamental necessity. And also, welcome back, Church, I'm assuming.
I've been back for a bit.
I also got back, so.
Yeah.
I see you decided to join me up on my little perch.
Ah, yeah.
I might get off at around level 40. Arc would someone be able to get me some gear for level 40 because I'm starting to fall off on gear. Like, really
Alright.
quickly.
give me a little bit, I'll take care of it. Level 40 stuff.
Yeah, do you want me to link stuff that's decently high so you don't need to give it to me?
You'll just make a full set because it's easier that way.
Okay.
Honestly, it is, yeah.
How much do you want for it, Kyrie?
It'll just take me a little bit of time, that's all.
Okay.
You guys do your Delta escapes?
Yeah, I got mine done. I didn't go with Sarah though, so I don't know if she needs to go.
You and Zara were going to do them together.
I was already like in Delta Escape when you said that in Free Company.
She never invited me.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I asked who it was and nobody
Sad
answered
cat.
me for a little bit. And then when Mitchell said so in Free Company, I was like, I'm in my last Delta Escape right now. Shit.
It was completely just a, oh, we're doing that? Okay. I don't actually need it too much. Don't worry about it.
So you got yours.
I don't think I did, but
I mean, I can go again. I don't care.
Oh no, it's all good. I probably wouldn't have done it either way.
Up to you. I'll get back to your working then.
I mean, if you need the next one, I'll definitely come along, but it's more for the company than actually needing gear or anything.
Okay, so I have to deal with all these assholes.
And
You're-
I got credit for all 4, so I'm good.
Oh, and thank you for the soil. I keep forgetting to replant my garden.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
What are you laughing at, Church?
Let me see if I can link this. There we go.
Actually, Fiscal, link what you have for a shield if you would.
How to change
Or
the
just
joint
tell me what
company?
it's called, either way.
Is it Alliance I send it to? Or free company, right?
Free company. /FC.
Got the bull Hopera and it's level 31.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, this would be better anyway, thank you.
What are you laughing at, Zara?
What you sent?
Oh, yeah.
Right-click link for the record in case you were curious how to do that, Fisca.
Yeah. I just...
Also, I glanced over at his stream to see what he actually had because I assumed he was trying to figure out how to link it, and I figured he'd mouse over it at some point.
Yup. It worked.
God damn it, Joey.
Oh, if I do anything that's like not better than what you have, just put it on the market or something.
Okay. Oh, these are actually birds?
Ixel? Yeah, those are birds.
They are not. Don't. That's not true.
They're birds. Do they got feathers on the wing, on their arms? They're shit birds, okay?
These look like the these look like the shittiest primals.
They have tiny little beaks, and then they have like one feather on their elbow.
And they have horns because horns are birds.
Yeah.
Man, those are some shitty choices.
That is a very random selection of choices, yes.
Not to mention the first two could be like lethal 90% of the time. Like, oh yeah, I'd do one of those two. It's like, so 9 times out of 10 you kill yourself. Gotcha.
For what?
And like especially with one of the options being Force User, which is immensely both useful and powerful, and includes a lot of the powers from the other ones. I feel like that's clearly the option there.
I mean, assuming you survive, 40k Space Marine is the correct answer.
I think the biggest part of that statement is assuming you survive.
Which is probably 0.
Assuming you survive, the 40k Space Marine is the correct answer, because that's just being bullshit.
Why would you even risk that when you can be a Force User? That's the whole thing. Force User, 0 risk, all gain, and huge amount of gain.
Hold on, wait. Force users have 0 risk?
Yeah. As opposed to becoming a Space Marine
No.
or a Witcher.
No. You are completely correct that it is a lot less deadly than being a Witcher or a Space Marine. But it is definitely not a 0 risk thing.
I didn't say it was a 0 risk thing. I said becoming one. When people gain their Force powers, they don't go through a trial. It doesn't damage their body.
Aren't they
whereas
just
when you
born like
become
that?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. Exactly.
Okay.
If you become a Space Marine or become a Witcher, like becoming a Witcher, they fucking mutate and you might die.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what Space Marine's involved, but it's in that universe, so we know it's horrible.
It's very similar, just more high tech. It's the same process as Witcher, just a higher fatality rate and less caring about the fatality rate.
Higher fatality rate. Again,
Yeah.
why would you risk that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's the thing, is that's one of those, if you happen to freaking do, you're basically immortal, your lifespan just got increased by like a millennia, and you gain a chance of gaining psychic power and or you basically become indestructible.
Actually, the psychic powers seems like actually a very bad thing.
Oh yeah, for the 40k thing, that's actually you don't want the psychic powers, but you could become completely immune to basically
like,
psychic powers.
Here's the thing: in the real world, you want to be a space marine if you won't die from it.
In the real world, you want to be a space marine if you didn't die from it, because yeah, like again, you add a century to your lifetime, or a millennia to your lifetime, and
But of the
yeah,
three, you definitely want to be a force user over a witcher if you ended up going to the worlds.
I guess it depends on what kind of force user. Because if you're the type of force user, I mean, a lot of them are kind of immortalized in their whole spirited form.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure to be like immortalized, you have to be like super in tune with the force or some bullshit like that.
yeah, that requires some steps that just aren't worth the time to do unless you're like want to be a super monk.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
That's the one that you can't really do a whole lot either. The amount of control you have over the world around you once you do that is kind of pointless.
Yeah, you're basically just an angel on a shoulder. That's pretty much all you have.
There's a whole lot of nirvana and whatnot going on there that just. And then I like how we've completely and totally forgot the Assassin's Creed assassin. Mostly because it's not worth anything, but that's beside the point.
I'll go grab a knife out of my fucking drawer and I can be an assassin. That's
There's a
boring.
bit more to
Yeah.
that, to be fair.
Not really.
There really is if you go look at like the Eagle Vision of the
There
Chief
is
like
some
that.
supernatural bullshit there.
I mean, of the four, it's the like
Yeah,
non-existent.
Yeah, I'm definitely being simplistic for comedic effect in that it's by far the most simple out of the three or the four choices.
Yeah, I don't know. Like honestly, for Witcher, do you actually like get a reduced lifespan or no, or is your lifespan increased?
Extended by hundreds.
Okay,
by
so they're
centuries.
basically a better Grey Warden
Basically, yeah.
because
It's pretty much. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
because Grey Wardens are like you get about 10 years max.
It's basically a better Grey Warden from Dragon Age. So you're gonna say Zara?
It's pretty much from left to right. Left being the most powerful but most risky, and right being least powerful and least risky, probably.
Yeah,
It basically is.
the Force one is basically no risk at all because honestly, if you don't have to tap into the Force. You can just be Force aware and not have to worry about it.
Well, even if you do tap into the Force, there's no repercussions for you. Well, I guess Dark
There
Force
is
has some
there's
repercussions.
repercussions. There is
Yeah,
repercussions.
and especially if you do it wrong, like you can actually really strain your body. Like the hilarious thing about it too is that of the four, like the Force is the less risky, but it also requires the most freaking like you have to sit there and
Yeah.
work at it the
Concentration.
longest.
Yeah.
You had to have a lot of training. There's a reason why they train you so young.
But
Despite
is that a book thing? How come they never talk about the repercussions of the light side in the
in the movies because it's a simple thing of like there's when would they?
or in the games?
It's mentioned in the games too.
Yeah, it is a little
Really?
bit.
Well, I just remember mechanically the Old Republic, you were punished for using the dark side, but I don't remember there being any kind of punishment for the light side, other than it being a lot weaker.
Honestly, the Old Republic was just like Revan was just a badass OG. Like he's not the bog standard Jedi, so he's not a good
The thing that-
example.
Well, also the thing you probably didn't notice too is that the more light side Force abilities you used in the Old Republic, even the neutral ones got weaker for you.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Like the light side of the Force is very all-encompassing. That's why, in my opinion, the Force users, the Grey Jedi, are the best.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh yeah, that
To be
that
fair,
is, like, clear.
if you're really good at like light powers, you are still a very effective Jedi if you're very good at it. But it requires you to be monk-like.
but it also negates so much of it for you. Like your Force senses go down, your ability to use Force speed and push and those kind of like neutral powers just get so much weaker. It's
Yeah.
such a stupid way.
Yeah, but the,
I feel like that. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, but the issue with the dark side is they actually go very clear. Is once you tap into it, it's basically a siren whispering you to use it all the time. It's basically mind degradation every time you use it, and it also constantly
oh, yeah,
demands
it has a
it.
huge amount of physical effects.
Not even physical, just mentally. Like it is literally a siren just whispering you to use it over and over again.
Yes, also that too.
And you were gonna say it before that, sorry?
I don't remember.
Like personally, of the four, I would want one of the two on the left, but that's just me.
What
It's
did you
the
like?
most risky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, assassin is like the least risky.
Is it actually risky for a Witcher if you know all the factors going in ahead of time?
You can still die.
You can still die, yeah, unfortunately. Like you saw what they did for Uma, right? Like they all sorts of cheated just to keep him alive. You generally don't have a sorceress there sitting you babysitting you.
Yeah, and even that was
That's
still
kind of
close.
what I'm asking. Are we under the assumption that these are happening under ideal conditions, or is it just like you are a pure average space marine, you are a pure average
yeah.
force user slash Witcher?
If we're talking super ideal conditions, then the space marine would be 100%.
Yeah, because if the
necessary.
Emperor is involved, like fully involved, you are gonna make it out fine.
Or you're just a Grey Knight. If you're a Grey Knight, you make it 100% of the time. They have the highest success rate at 100%.
Because in the ideal conditions, the Emperor is not in a coma, so he's doing it with you, and that means you're basically as long as you're willing to like you believe in the Emperor, you're fine. And to be fair, if you live in that universe, you believe in the Emperor.
And then that would be the next question: Are you one of those people in our universe or in their universe? Because that also dramatically changes the answer.
I
Yeah.
mean, again, if you're talking ideal conditions in their universe and you're being a Grey Knight, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anywhere in the 40k universe that I want to be, even if I'm in like an ideal situation there.
Great, go look at Grey Knights. They are super ideal. They basically never die.
Yeah, but that's because they're OP.
You're still in 40k universe. I feel like you're missing the point here.
I mean, you
40k
live like a
universe
king,
is a
basically.
nightmare.
But you're still in the 40k universe, which kind of.
That's
Like
fair.
a king
Yeah.
surrounded by horrendous, hideous nightmares.
And remember, Ark, when the Emperor's sons can get fucked up in that universe, no one is safe.
Remember, Grey Knights, because stupid plot armor, are invincible to all corruption. Because Grey Knights are just poorly written.
Yeah.
See, I think Space Marine would be the choice if you had ideal creation conditions, but then we're in, like, well, basically any universe but the 40k universe, then that would be
Basically, yeah.
probably the way to
Yeah,
go.
you would be a god if you were in the Assassin's Creed universe as a Space Marine. You would be a god in The Witcher. You might not actually be a god in the Star Wars universe if you get into the really dumb bullshit. If you get into the really dumb bullshit.
I feel like Witchers could completely take on Force users.
Yeah.
No. I'm not talking. I'm saying as a if you were I'm saying Space Marine. Space Marine.
Okay.
You'd be fine. You'd be fine in Assassin. You'd be fine in Witcher, and you'd be basically 100% almost fine in Force user unless you get into the really dumb, like super not canon stuff.
Again, it depends on what if we're talking like a higher end Space Marine, like Liberian or Chapter Master level power, you'd be fine in Star Wars too, because you'd basically be immune to the Force.
The only thing that would fuck you up would be the father plotline that I didn't like at all.
Yeah, basically.
Which is basically like that's almost like God Emperor levels of bullshit. Not as bad, but like the father, the brother, and the sister and shit is like actually really like fuck.
That being said, I think the most practical power set there is probably the Witcher one.
Yeah. The assassin
like
one
the
is
most-
just superhuman.
Day-to-day practical one would be Force user, being able to move objects around with your mind.
You'd have to train it though.
No, not moving objects around. Being able to read people's minds. Being able to read people's mind in day to day when you're working is super useful.
I don't think it would be that useful, and I think depending on those powers are usually super double-edged swords. If you actually could read people's minds, it would probably drive you fucking crazy.
No, you. I'm pretty sure they don't do it passively.
I'm still maintaining
Even
my
so.
point. You probably don't want to know what's going on in people's heads.
Mm.
Probably. I'd say that's definitely in most cases.
It's definitely an interesting thought though, those four.
Oh yeah.
At first I thought they were random, but then I'm thinking about it's actually just a risk-reward thing there.
I didn't even. I played a few of the Assassin's games, but apparently not enough to know there's supernatural involved now.
Yeah, I'm assuming you stopped at 2 like everyone else.
Yeah, but 2 actually
Yeah,
does
it's like-
talk about supernatural bullshit.
played some of 3, but
It's really 3 and later where the stuff really just decides to go off the freaking rails.
what supernatural powers do they even have?
In
Power
2,
of jumping and stabbing.
their vision to tell fun from foe. In the first game.
Which I assumed was body language and such.
No. No.
You know the old eagle vision thing that lets you see everything, kind of deal, like that thing where it lets you see your objectives and whatnot.
That's not Animus.
Yeah, they have a. That's not the Animus. They actually have a canonical version of that they have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you can use it in the first game. That's literally the end of the plot. Is if you use it, you find out that Lucy is a good guy in the first game because she doesn't turn as red. She actually turns blue as an ally. And also the fact that Desmond is apparently like immune from muscle degradation entirely.
Yeah, that's.
Sometimes it's hard to tell because, I mean, let's face it, a lot of games, if not all games, ignore a lot of things that would otherwise be, like, curious. Like, you never have to eat, you never have to, etc.
Yeah.
So some of the things I didn't realize were 100% supernatural, but it makes sense.
The only
It's
reason,
been a long time.
The only reason why I nitpicked that specifically is because he has the eagle vision, so I actually assumed that it might be an assassin thing.
Yeah, it is. It's a weird subset that has been retconned 4 or 5 times, and if I remember correctly, the new Assassin's Creed game is actually retconning Eagle Vision again. So that's don't. Oh, and now I'm really sad because I just looked over at Fisco's stream and I see where he is.
Is it bad?
Oh no.
He's up at Brachafont. And now I'm sad.
Why?
Brachafont is awesome.
Oh.
Thanks for the spoiler.
No, just Hachifont's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for the spoiler.
How's that a spoiler? Hachifont's awesome.
You're sad.
You kind of did give that away.
Okay, yeah, he dies.
It's only not a spoiler if you're mentally retarded. Basically.
Look,
I was trying to come up with another explanation for it. It's like, yeah, no.
Yeah, you spoiled that.
I can't help it. I just saw him on screen and I got really sad.
Here's the trick. Here's the trick. Art. You talk, but you don't key your mic. I don't care.
Already mid-set. That's what I thought about it.
I'm probably only gonna do 1 or 2 more quests anyways. Lots of side quests if I need to do them.
There's an absolute fuck ton of side quests. I still haven't done, like, a huge number of them.
I kind of am gonna want to do them just because they're gonna clog up my map.
That's a legit reason.
I mean, good luck with that. That is quite the undertaking.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like a immediate thing. It's gonna be like over time.
I would definitely swap to other classes too. That's just one thing to keep in mind if you want to do a ton of side quests.
Yeah.
Just because you'll be able to get the experience from them.
Oh yeah, I'm just probably gonna do Paladin level. I'm just gonna probably level Paladin to full though. For
I
anything.
always forgot that doing side quests.
Alright, so are all 4 of us here? Fisco's not going to do it, get to a dungeon. You guys want to do for 01 Savage?
Can I finish doing the gear first?
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm assuming Church is still here.
Kind of. I was gonna do some maps, but yeah.
Oh, you want to do maps instead? I'm down for maps instead. You guys up for maps instead?
Yeah, I mean, same thing. I still want to finish the ship after that, yeah.
What about you, Zara? Can't tell if she wandered off.
No, I said yes, sorry, and then I was grabbing a drink.
Okay.
So I just beat the shit out of some random soldiers.
You gotta make sure. Hachifont, the thing you gotta find out, the thing you'll find about Ishgard really quick is Ishgard, compared to the other city-states, actually has its shit together militarily.
Even though they're super still fucked because their technology level is really bad.
No, they're actually ahead of everyone on technology too.
The
They've been
Garleans?
fighting dragons for the last few hundred years.
They out-tech the Garleans.
No, no, compared to the other city-states.
No, I'm agreeing with you that.
They're also the farthest away from the Garleans, and it's been pretty obvious too that the Garleans don't give a shit about their landscape because their landscape is infested with dragons. Like they actually, if you actually like, if I remember exactly in lore, Gridania exists because a group of Elzen got sick and tired of fighting dragons.
100%. That's exactly what happened. Well, and the cold bullshit. Like, just basically they were like, we are done with all of this.
I really can't blame them for that.
We are done with the cold, and we're done with these stupid dragons.
Fuck you, Nidhogg, and everything else.
Like, basically, think of how annoying Gridania is. That's what they went to. They chose that because of how shitty Ishgard is.
Gridania is really not that bad.
Also, the story quest that you were looking for was in the room you just left.
I know.
Gridania is pretty, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's yeah, that's the best way to put it. That's the place they chose to go. That was an improvement.
Yep.
Massive one.
Well, to be fair, the Garleans literally, I thought their whole plot point was like, we want your land because your land doesn't suck like our land.
No, the Garleans want all the land.
I'm pretty sure that it was the fact that their land sucks. I don't.
That's probably involved, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is one of the reasons why.
It's
Oh
part
yeah,
of-
but also they want all the land.
yeah, but it's part of the reasons also why that Ishgard isn't one of their things top on their list. It's like they'll get there, but it's a frozen wasteland infested with dragons. It's not
It's
exactly.
also,
Sorry, go for it.
oh, I was gonna say it's also probably the most heavily armored and heavily trained and et cetera, et cetera.
Well,
Let's
they
be-
didn't get to live as long as they did against a land infested with dragons if they weren't heavily armored and trained.
Yeah, like Ishgard is very cool. I'll give them that. It's basically a gigantic, massive castle. So, but credit where credit is due.
I'm still pretty sure the Garleans would wreck them. I'm pretty sure that the dragons saved all the nations from the Garleans, from what I...
It's a whole risk-reward thing, I think, is the thing that, yes, they could, but it would be annoying, and they'd also be fighting for basically a dirty ice cube.
Yeah.
And the thing that one of the Garleans actually pointed out is that they'd also have to win a Ishgardian campaign in the summer. Because actually, right now, canonically right now, Fitness Go, you are up in Ishgard during the summer.
Yeah.
Look at you. This is summer.
Yeah, so think of the whole, like, invading Russia thing, where they're like, no, it'll be fine. We can do it. We
Supply
have
lines of
superior
freeze.
weaponry.
Yeah, supply lines would freeze.
That's why the Garleans are like, we'll get to Ishgard eventually.
Probably
It's not
never.
high-
It's not worth it.
It's not high on the priority list.
And they pretty much want to mine, what the fuck's it called? The ceruleum that powers their magitech.
Yeah,
So
that-
like, is there ceruleum there? There's ice, and there's dragons, and there's really bitchy Ellison, and no ceruleum. Moving on.
Yeah, that's what I thought the whole point was for them, because it was like, I'm pretty sure their homeland is full of, like, natural disasters or some bullshit, and they don't have
They
the stuff for their magic
completely
tech.
tapped it of resources, yeah.
Yeah. They've
But-
completely tapped it of basically everything, and there's a whole lot of infighting the moment an emperor dies.
Okay, I'm done for now.
I'll mail you the stuff then.